the push-up, right? This is a common exercise. It's one of the main foundational pushing motions, especially for horizontal pressing and pushing. But man, is it one of the most butchered exercises out there. A lot of people tend to use this as like punishment. You make an error, go do 10 push-ups. Here's what happens is you try to get it over and done with super quick. You put your arms out, your butt's in the air, and you're just repping them out as quick as you can. You're not working on anything, you're getting worse, right? It's something that we don't want to develop as bad form. So in terms of the push-up, here's some of the kind of starting points when you are getting set up, right? Widen your base out, bring your feet a little bit wider. You're going to get a little more stability from your hips and from your lower body. Squeeze every muscle in your body, right? That's really what we're shooting for, is total body tension. Hands are going to be directly under your shoulder. So I'll show you from this angle here. A lot of times we'll see this, right? Internal rotation from the shoulder. I'm shrugging, not ideal, right? If you're going to push a car out of a ditch, we're not going to do this to get under the car. We're going to get your elbows under you in that 45-degree angle, roughly, give or take. We're going to come in and out. So honestly, the best way to get into what your arm should be doing, bring your arms in, press away from you, all right? We're going to try to do that from the ground, but typically what you can also do is you can elevate, do the same thing either on a rig or a sturdy option. Just bring your body up a little bit higher, right? I'm not a huge fan of doing kneeling push-ups, because a lot of the times when we do kneeling push-ups, yeah, we can focus on the upper body, but a lot of the times it's your lower back and your legs that are kind of creating some of that problem, right? So when we do kneeling push-ups, we tend to kind of eliminate that lower half, which is fine, but we also need to make sure we are working on that too, because it is a tall plank or a full body plank. So as we get into the push-up, we're going to put your arms right under your shoulders. We're going to grip the ground, all right? I'm going to get my feet out. I'm going to squeeze my butt, squeeze every muscle in my body, and I'm going to pull myself to the floor, and I'm going to push myself back up. Pull myself to the floor, push myself back up. Now, if you have a hard time doing that push-up, or if you're at an angle, one of the things that we like to do is kind of like a top-down approach. So what that means is we might take a slow eccentric, so we might take like a 3-second or a 5-second count on the way down. We might put an ISO in down at the bottom, depending on what you need to personally work on. But what that's going to look like is we only focus on the eccentric portion, right? So we're only going to work on the way down. So it's a 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to drop. I'm just going to get right back up. I'm going to repeat that process. So it's that 3, 2, 1, drop, repeat that process. So we kind of start piecing together both aspects of that push-up. Maybe you're working on the concept of the pushing portion somewhere else in your program or on a different day, but that's a really good way to start developing a really good push-up position.